Welcome to Viral Flash News. In this episode, we explore the major shifts shaking the global stage, from controversial federal workforce cuts in the US and strategic military maneuvers in the UK, to Moscow's uncompromising demands on NATO and its effects on Ukraine. In the United States, the Trump administration, in collaboration with Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, has initiated significant layoffs across multiple federal agencies.
Targeted departments include the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, National Institutes of Health, NIH, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, NASA, and the Department of Education. These agencies are experiencing budget cuts, staffing reductions, and contract terminations.
The Internal Revenue Service, for instance, has identified 7,500 employees for dismissal, even as the tax filing season is underway. This move has raised concerns about the agency's capacity to manage tax collections effectively.
At the National Science Foundation, 168 workers were terminated via a Zoom call, including both probationary and at-will employees. This action has sparked fears about potential disruptions in scientific research funding and progress.
These layoffs have prompted legal challenges and public protests. 5 federal unions have filed a lawsuit seeking to temporarily block the layoffs, arguing that they undermine the stability and functionality of essential public services. In Europe, the British Army has declared its readiness to deploy troops to Ukraine if the government issues such orders. This announcement comes amidst NATO's largest exercise of the year, Steadfast Dart, conducted near the Ukrainian border in Romania.
The exercise involves 3,000 British troops and a total of 10,000 soldiers from 8 NATO countries. The drills are designed to demonstrate NATO's rapid deployment capabilities and serve as a deterrent to potential aggressors.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer has expressed willingness to send British troops as part of a peacekeeping force in Ukraine. However, defense experts have raised concerns about the UK's current military capacity to sustain such an operation without increased defense spending.
British defense sources suggest that a relatively small contingent of a few tens of thousands of troops could suffice for a peacekeeping role in Ukraine. This contrasts with higher estimates from Ukrainian officials who advocate for a more substantial force.
The situation underscores the need for a coordinated international effort, with European nations potentially leading the peacekeeping mission, while also highlighting the limitations posed by current defense budgets and military resources. From Moscow, Russia has issued a firm demand that NATO retract its 2008 promise to grant Ukraine membership, viewing the alliance's expansion as a direct threat to Russian security interests.
Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov emphasized that Ukraine must adopt a neutral status and abandon its aspirations to join NATO. He also dismissed proposals for deploying NATO-aligned peacekeeping forces in Ukraine, regardless of the banner under which they operate.
This stance complicates